Carbough trailer fire. Try to keep you guys going. Trailer fire's over. There are trucks lined up all the way down the street, more than a block and a half. Can't believe nobody's popping in yet. There's my buddy. The car's parked out in the street. Trailer behind, it's gone, it'll burn up. I don't want to move because I'm getting internet right here. Let's see if anybody comes in. And there's a thousand. This is Stillman Valley. Behind it is Rockford. That's City of Rockford. And I believe that's Windburr Sioux backing up right there. Yeah, they're backing up with more water. But there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trucks that way that I can see. And electric company's stage down there. Lots of emergency personnel, lots of cop cars, lots of cops. State police got the road blocked off up there. They blocked off behind us. Don't know if you can blazing it out back there, blasting water on it. Ah, man, I lost everybody. Lost everybody. Now I'm connected. Hey, chat. We're in Rockford, Illinois, on the west side at the end of Carbough. The large fire. It was a trailer. It's pretty much gone. There's still fire back there. You can't see it on the camera, but it's still happening. That's West Suburban's pump truck making all that hell of a noise. That's City of Rockford. City of Rockford in front of that. City of Rockford down there. This is Stillman Valley truck in front of me. City of Rockford pump truck back there. City of Rockford fire truck there. City of Rockford fire truck. City of Rockford fire truck. There's 3 more fire trucks. The electric company, state police, fire marshals, you name it, they're down there. Everybody else on the other side of the street moved back. I can't get a hold of anybody I know. I know them people, but they're all over there. And I don't like the punk that lives over there, so I ain't going over there. But yeah, that trailer is about 25 feet from the neighbor's trailer on this side. About 25 feet from the trailer on that side. It looks like they got it out. They got it out and down. It was massive blaze before I was able to go online. It was a pretty big blaze. Good 60 feet in the air. That, and it looks like shit on here. I don't know why it's so fuzzy looking. I mean, it's real like foggy looking all around here, but I can see across the street. Let's look back this way again. See how far down the road I can see. Look down that road. more than a block long of fire trucks. It just backed up with another load of water, another tank of water. So again, the 1500 block of Carbough. I think it's the 1500 block. Yeah, this would be the 1500 block. All the way at the end. We're about 4 houses from the end of the street. The trailer was right there in that space. It's gone now. Can't see none of it. You still see some of the fire burning on the ground under it. They're working on it though. This is their 4th tanker. 4th tank of water. There, he's pulling out. That tank's leaving. I'm not sure who that is. They only got to go a block down to get water. Now this time next year, this whole neighborhood will have fire hydrants. They're redoing all the water around here, so this whole neighborhood becomes city. Another money grab. Let's grab all these county houses and make them city. Can't see shit that's going on over there on screen. Seriously, you guys can't see nothing that's going on. There's a lot of people over there. A lot of fire personnel, like all the way back up here into the trees. Like right there, and like around all these trees. I lived in a neighborhood of trailers back when I was a kid, and if there was a trailer fire, you'd maybe get 4 trucks. And a trailer fire here, you got 4 or 5 different municipalities here right now. Stillman Valley, Winburn Sioux, City of Rockford, West Suburban, which is who it belongs to. It's West Suburban's area, but they're always late to every goddamn thing. I'd like to go that way, but I don't want to lose internet. I grabbed my tablet, didn't grab my phone. Wasn't expecting all this going on. That's a police officer walking. There's a lot of cops. There was cops here before the fire department was here. Oh, man. I'm going to start working on getting a better camera for this. This tablet doesn't do good on scenes like this. More fire departments coming out from back there now, so I think they got most of it put out. What a mess. I believe it was Jeremy's home. That sucks. He lost everything. There's nothing left over there. Nothing. Wow. Well, I'm glad for the couple of you that are here. Where you guys at? You in Rockford? I don't think I got any files from Rockford. I don't know what this would have came up on either. Probably just come up as me live. Yeah, it's getting close to over. Luckily, I just went to the gas station and grabbed a six-pack. Sitting in the garage waiting on me. Glad I didn't drive down here. I was going to drive down here to see what was going on. I only live about 4 blocks up the neighborhood here. ComEd's sitting down there waiting to come up here and cut the electric. Fire department will be here for another 3 to 4 hours. Not all of them, but a bunch of them. But everybody had to shuffle around. If Stillman Valley's here and Winburn-Sioux is here, which is Winnebago County, or Winnebago, Burris, and Seward, Winburn-Sioux, they're like 15 miles outside of town, back behind me. They made it all the way here, all the way up front. Surprised they're so far up front. And the truck there with one headlight, that's West Suburban. They can't use it. The pump exploded, started spraying water everywhere. I think they spend a lot of time putting that money in their pocket. Yum job. It's a trailer fire. Trailer's burnt. It's gone now. It's in that black spot right there. You can't see it no more. But all this fire department's here. That's City of Rockford over there, and there's a lot more that way. I can't see around the trees and stuff. And then this is Stillman Valley in front of me here. That's City of Rockford backed in the driveway pumping water that way. Out of that tank there. I don't know if you guys can see the tank. There's a big tank right there. Or a pool, whatever they want to call it, the pool. Yeah, right. Go rob one. And then City of Rockford behind this truck right there. City of Rockford there. And then 3 more trucks down there waiting. The power company's sitting there waiting. City of Rockford Fire Chief's parked down there. State Police is down there. Winnebago County Sheriff's Department's down there, blocking the road. The next road's blocked off behind us, over there behind the darkness. Yeah, pretty much. There's probably 9, 10 cop cars around here. State Police. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 fire trucks. Yeah, see, it's a big thing now. People are, when they're getting in high-speed car chases, they're calling 911 saying there's shootings and stuff going on at the mall or whatever to try to get the cops to stop chasing them. It's supposed to be a new thing now. Can you guys see the smoke coming out back there? It's a trailer fire in the 1500 block of Carbough in Rockford. There's so many fire trucks, more fire trucks than needed. For real, way more fire trucks than needed. All this in front of me, and then this, look how far down, look. All the way down the street. Block and a half that way. I got here way before all these trucks. I don't know if, yeah, I don't live here. I don't live here. I live like 5 blocks away, and I don't really care what my address is. I live in this neighborhood, but way up the street. But this is not mine. Look, I'm in somebody's yard. I don't even know where the hell I'm at. Look, I'm just in somebody's like fielded yard. In between, like, way over there is the next house. So I'm just chilling in this field watching. Yep, don't live on this block. I want to move a little bit so you guys can see some more, but I'm afraid I'm going to lose the internet. There's my buddy right there. That's a buddy of mine. He lives in the house next door, but you can't hear me from that side of the street. Guaranteed they can't hear me, so. See if you guys see the water being filled up. Maybe I can block that a little bit. That was, might be West Suburban. I don't know if that's West Suburban. No, that ain't West Suburban's tank. I don't know whose tank that is, filling the pool up. That's the 4th time I've seen him fill the pool. It's full now. And then, you see all the lines coming out of that truck? There's a big truck parked behind that pool, backed into that driveway. That truck's in a driveway, actually. A big driveway, but it's backed into the driveway. Then all these lines going this way, past the caddy and the truck. And they go back, way back that way to the fire. And then I think they're hooked to another truck right there, and they're pumping it from there back that way. Yeah, I know the kid that lived there, and the place is gone. He lost everything. It's freaking devastating. I've seen a lot of trailer fires in my life. There's nothing left. Nothing. Yeah, you can't see it on the camera. I mean, I can see a little bit of it. It's mainly on the bottom, way underneath. Glad I came down this far. Hey, Evie. Some people's trailer burned up. I guess I wasn't looking that way. Maybe a truck left. A lot going on for a trailer fire. I can't see what's that way. There's more trucks that way. I just can't see them. All the police are kind of standing right there where that white light is, which is weird. It's not a white light in real life. It's a bright white light on here, though. But I am going to work on getting me a different camera. I didn't realize this tablet made everything look so foggy. It's been 20 minutes. I'll let it roll for about 30 and then end it. Luckily, somebody here has Wi-Fi. I just bought my tablet. I was just going to record what was going on. I didn't realize this was going on. I grabbed my kid's bike. Rode down here on a bike. What was I thinking? Now you got to get past all this and get back out. Yeah, you guys can't see none of the fire. I mean, they have it out. It looks a little orange on the bottom a little bit. I'd like to go this way a little bit, like a little more to the left, but I can't. I'm gonna lose my Wi-Fi on this tablet. Of course, my dumb ass ran off without my phone. Oh, grab the tablet. Let's run down here and take some pictures of what's going on. Not the phone. No, not the phone. Leave it at home. Can't even call the wife, tell her where I'm at. Top of that, I don't even know her phone number. It's in my phone. Can't even borrow someone's phone to call her. Oh, well. You still here, Lexi? You're the only one really talking. You made it to number one. I wonder if they're going to do another tank. Probably. They're going to put water on it for a while. Definitely. Yep, they're going to pull off. That wall must be West Suburban. Man, they sucked that empty fast, didn't they? There we go. Blind some of that light a little bit. See him fill in the pool. Hey, thanks for that like. One's better than none. I mean, we're not liking the fact that a fire happened. We're liking the fact that someone's showing the world that something... Can't keep my hand right there. 100 gallons. I don't know what that one there is, but it empties fast. And I guess you open a hole like that, it's going to empty fast. Still got all these guys waiting and staging. There's more fire trucks down that way than there is back to the left over here. These guys over here to the left are all spraying water. There's that big truck there is pumping out of the tank, or out of the pool right there. That truck's filling the pool. That truck's pumping it through them lines. There's a bunch of lines. It looks like to this other truck, not that West Suburban truck, it doesn't seem to be doing anything except taking up space. And then it goes to that truck, and then that truck has lines running out of it going towards the fire. I'd like to go get in a different spot, but I don't want to lose connection. Alright guys, come back. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There's a couple fire trucks here. Hopefully I can keep you guys connected. Seems to be too much going on. I keep losing connection right here. That, and I'm in a frickin' weed patch. Got one watcher. Thanks for watching me. Man, I'm gonna have to go home and get a beer. I ain't gonna be able to stay to watch. Plus I'm sitting on this bike and my butt's starting to hurt. This is a trailer fire, guys. Well, it was. It's gone now. Angie. I think that's Angie right there. I think it is too by how far she's going. I ain't going over there. I think it's Angela. Yeah, Angela. Lost all my waters, man. Got no, oh, got 3 likes, thanks. Whoever gave me that like. That spot, but anyway. Going on? Trailer fire. All them trucks are staging. There's another one, another tanker coming. It's getting pretty good at backing back up here. Comes another load of water. Couple fire trucks here. Well, this truck's finally backing out. That's Rockford. I think Rockford was first on the scene. Local fire department wasn't. ComEd sitting down there. They're waiting to come up here and cut the power. Hey, thanks for the like, man. Thanks. And then in front of me, behind this truck here, you can't see it. Let me see if I can shield the light. Can't see it. They're filling up a pool right here, the transfer pool. And then it pumps out of that truck over there in the corner, way straight back right there, back in the driveway. And then they're pumping it all the way up here, past West Suburban's broke down truck, to the other city truck right there. Not that truck, that truck. And then they're pumping it out of that truck to the fire. And then there's an ambulance in front of it that got here almost second. So they're ahead of everybody, which they can't get out because all of this, all of this is completely blocking the road here. And then all this is all the way down the street, which doesn't look that bad now. Some people have left, like maybe 3 trucks have left. So now we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fire trucks. And I think West Suburban truck's about to die right there where it's at. It probably hasn't had maintenance in 3 months. But the fire was right there. You can't see it now, it's all out. But you can hear them, they're over there tearing it down. I can still see what's going on. You can see the fire still. You still see the fire and the smoke, and when they flash their lights around. There's like 5 cops down there, cop cars, Winnebago County. Hey, what's up, beer? Hey. Man, I ran my ass down here and forgot a beer, man. I brought 1 beer with me. Didn't even bring my phone, brought my tablet only. Yeah, what volunteer fire department has a truck? The pump done exploded, blew water everywhere, they shut it down. It's only got 1 headlight. That's who's coming to save me if I have a problem. I frickin' hope not. This is Stillman Valley right here, which is 15 miles away. That's Rockford. That's, I'm not sure. Oh, that's Winnebago, Burris, Seward. They're like 15 miles away. That's City of Rockford behind them. City of Rockford down there, City of Rockford. I don't think West Suburban, which is our fire department district, even got in here except for the broke down truck. They're too busy buying their, yep, volunteer for you. They just bought a brand new truck for like 70 grand, regular Suburban for the fire chief. It's white with white letters. Who the frick does that, man? You don't paint your fire truck white and put white letters on it. Morons. Yeah, I don't care for West Suburban. They're a bunch of jerks. Last big fire we had down here, down the street, the West Suburban fire chief, this girl, this lady, her and the chief of the Rockford Fire Department got in a big screaming match in the middle of the road over whose water they were going to use. It was quite funny. I recorded it, but you can't hear what was being said. And this looks like either a fire chief coming up the road or state police with that red and blue on light. Hit that like, beer. What's this white police truck with a push bar on it? Maybe it's a fire department truck. Yeah, I've never seen that truck. It's white with blue and red lights on top, push bar on the front of it, and a camper shell. Looks like a toolbox. Crazy. Yeah, we don't have no fire hydrants down here. They're like 2 blocks up the road. Yeah, look at this truck here. What kind of fire truck is that? It's got a big ass push bar on it. 4-door toolbox. I don't know whose truck that is. Not familiar with that. I know a lot of the emergency vehicles too. I don't know who that is. Let's see. That might be a fire. He's a fire inspector. He might get out, open his back, and roll out a big cart out and get all his equipment going right there. Yeah, that's a arson investigator. That's who he is. Yeah, they are actually. They just got like $50 million to supply all of us with this whole neighborhood with city water. And they passed a new ordinance, says everybody in this area, if you need to re-drill within 200 feet of city property, you can't re-drill, you got to go city, which then changes your taxes to city taxes, which are almost double, and then that makes everybody else within 200 feet of you go city. So a big factory up the street was supposed contaminated this water, which is really not the fucking deal. That ain't even what really happened. But the EPA put up like 50 million, City of Rockford put up like 5, and they're gonna re-support. They're tearing out our main road up the street all the way down. They're gonna tear it down from 4 lanes to 1 lane each way and put all brand new water lines in to support this neighborhood when it becomes all city. Well, I mean, $55 million to put a pipe down the middle of the street? Come on, man. Like you said, a big freaking land grab, money grab on their part. They don't need that much money. They've had the road tore up for a year and ain't did nothing. Yup, a bunch of shit. I hate the city. I'm moving as quick as I can down to Tennessee. Can't wait to get there. But yeah, look, we still got all these trucks lined up, waiting. Way down the block. I mean, it's blocked right there. You can't see past the second truck down there. But behind that's way more personnel. Fire trucks, state police. Bunch of shit. Yeah, shoot, a friend of mine lives right there. That's a buddy of mine. I only live like 6 blocks away. 5 blocks maybe. I live in this neighborhood. This neighborhood's way out at the edge of the city. It's like a 5 by 4 block neighborhood. And these are all the dead ends at the end. There's like 5 dead ends come down all the way down through the neighborhood to here. And we're like maybe 1,000 feet from the end of the road, and then it starts cornfields. So we're like all the way at the edge of the city, which we're still county, but we're at the edge of the rural area of the city, county, whatever you want to call it. And they're trying to make all this city because they want everything touching the city. There's a lot going on, though. Yeah, they came in 21 in this neighborhood and put city sewer down all the streets, all the way to the ends, but they didn't do what they did drinking water, you know, your regular house water, but they didn't put fire hydrants or anything in. The closest fire hydrant's a block up. That's why that truck keeps going up there. You see it going up the road now? It's going to get more water. So we can get it from the fire hydrant there, and then they shoot back. What the hell is that? I don't know if you guys can see that one right there, the one that went to get water. See all them lights way up above it? Them are like, look like about 20 feet tall from here. I don't think that truck's that big. Maybe it ain't as far away as it looks. Still a lot going on for a fire that's out, right? What'd you say, Beard? Dallas took our water. Yeah, see, that's the fire marshal right there. Oh, these guys are leaving. This is Stillman Valley. This truck pulling out in front of me right here. Stillman Valley is like, shit, 15, 16, 18 miles away. And not like a real easy road to, there's like no direct connection. You gotta come all the way, they had to come all the way down probably, shit, I don't know. They were on the other side of the river. They're all the way south of Winnebago, the county, way south. All right, so now maybe we can see the truck in front of us. And then everybody moved from over there. Everybody was sitting over there. They're probably letting them back to their houses now. I want to move, but I'll lose internet if I do. Let me go this way a little bit. freaking sitting on this bike. My butt is killing me. I'll give it about 10-15 more minutes and I'm going to blaze off. What? They took the aqua fire for football jerseys. Oh, be as blunt as you want. I try to freely talk. So the kid right there, that's Jeremy. That was his trailer. Poor dude. I just bought a truck from him maybe 6 months ago. Yeah, see, here's a tank. You see the pool right there? So they're still spraying over there, because here comes that tank truck coming back. He went up there to the fire extinguisher or fire hydrant, filled up. Now he's coming back. You can tell the hillbilly people that I know, right? The ones that walk right through the middle of everything. We'll just walk through the middle of it. I don't know why they're hugging. I believe I know her. But yeah, there's a lot more down the street there you can't even see. Huh. Huh. Yeah, I don't know where my buddy went that lives over there. Can't see nobody, so can't see in the dark. Got sheriffs. That's a sheriff standing right there. And them are sheriffs right there by the pole. And that weird looking vehicle there with the lights, red lights on the bottom, that's a sheriff. Yeah, every time I look up and look back at the screen, I'm not looking at what I'm looking at. I'm looking at something different. Yeah, and I think this guy backing up right here with the water, I think this is Winburn Sioux truck. Maybe it's a brand new truck. That's why they're using it. I don't know. I'm gonna back up and fill this pool. Ah, shit. I've been at it 48 minutes. I'll wait another 12 minutes. There it is. They're filling it. Yeah, who knows? They've been doing all kinds of shit, moving all the poles back, getting ready for all this new water. These are brand new roads. They're not, I mean, I know 20 years sounds like a long time, but it's not. It was just the other day they tore out all these roads and put in sewer and put in city water. Look, they're filling the tank and it's overflowing on all four corners. It's gonna go down real fast though. Yeah, hey man, thanks for being here, Beer. Appreciate it. You have a good night too, man. I'm gonna get out of here in just about 8 minutes or so. 11 minutes. See you on the next one. Some of these trucks have backed out without us noticing. There's only them 3 now. 4. I think there's 4 there. This one, 3 more. And then looks like police department's still down there. Sheriff, state police, got the road blocked. But at least nobody got hurt. That's really good. House fire ain't nothing to mess with. That's why you need all of this. Actually, everybody's leaving. I mean, half of it's left. Trying to see back there where they're spraying at. Can't see nothing. It's way back in, kind of back in the woods right there. Past that truck, past them big trees. There's, I don't know if you can see them, but there's trees that high all the way up there. That's all trees over there. You can't see in. You can't see nothing going on over there. Not on here anyway. Thought I heard that somebody else had just bought that place, but the same guys lived there for like 10 years. Yeah, I'll give it 8.5 minutes and I'm outie. 8.5 minutes. I'm gonna head back that way. Oh yeah, that is the fire inspector. That's why that sheriff's staying in there in case things get out of hand with the inspector. The sheriff can snatch him up. Right? I tried to stay alive when I walk off, go back up the road that way, because I'm going all the way back that way, but I won't be able to stay alive. And they got the other road behind us blocked off, so you can't go down it. Filling that tank again. Oh, Christine, where you been? I've been on for an hour. Oh shit, now I'm down to 15%. So there was a trailer there, there's a trailer there, and was a trailer there, it's not there no more. You can't see it, but they're still back there, still spraying on it, and there's a lit up trailer behind it, right in that area there you can't see, so you can kind of see what I can see what they're doing, you guys, I can't see it on the tablet. This is our local sheriff right here. That's the fire inspector. One of them guys there is the owner of the house. Here's the water pool they're filling up. That's a pump truck back in that driveway. It's pumping out of that pool down the street to, not that truck, that's West Suburban. It's broke down and doesn't work probably. It's got one headlight and the pump blew up and started spraying water everywhere. Yeah, there was something exploded while I was here when I first started live. But no, it is something in the, who knows, I don't know. I don't know what caused it. No clue what caused it. I mean, a couple things like blew after it was burning, but. And then I was filming it for a minute, and then I went live. I didn't realize I could go live from right here. I ran off from the house. I didn't grab my phone. I only grabbed the tablet because I wasn't expecting to go live. I didn't think shit was happening. And I grabbed my kid's bike because I'm just going to ride down the street 2 blocks and see what's going on and ride back. That was a stupid ass mistake. Been sitting on this bike seat for an hour. My ass is killing me. A lot of fire trucks, but about, I think 6 of them have left. There's that one, there's this one, there's that one. Okay, there's that one behind the bushes here that's filling the tank. That one's a Rockford. Them 3 down there are Rockfords. And then state police, them 3 are Rockfords, and state police behind them, county police behind them. And there was a few other trucks, but I didn't see them back out. Not only that, I just realized a lot of the sheriffs have left. We're down to like 5 sheriff cars now. They're all down there. You can't, like, they were the first on scene, so they ended up like in front of everybody. This is a dead end, so everybody's stuck down there. I got cop car there with the red lights along the bottom, that red line. That's a squad car. Maybe it's a fire truck, fuck, I don't know. A fire. Buddy's over here moving his vehicles. They got a lot of property around it right there, so they got plenty of room to park shit. But all their shit was over there, right next to the fire. Like literally like maybe 25 feet from the front corner of the trailer that caught on fire. Funny thing is, they're gonna tell me tomorrow, oh man, you won't believe what happened. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I was there. I was on the other side of the street. I couldn't get over there to you. I can't get across there. Maybe I can go across right there now, but I don't like the punk that lives over there. I just as soon smack him as look at him, so I ain't going over there. Yeah, 3 more minutes and I'm out. I can't go anywhere. I can't go that way. I want to go that way, but I'll lose internet. Gotta stand up. Can't sit on this bike no more. What's going on, Christine? Is anybody on live right now? Anything we watch? I'm going back to the shop. I just bought a 6-pack. Came from the gas station, seen all this fire. Well, I'm not driving down there. I'll ride down on the bike real quick. I didn't know all this was happening. I grabbed 1 beer, put it in my pocket, and rode down here. Nah, what is it? Frickin' Wednesday night. Psycho Face might be on later. Yep, still a lot going on this way. It'll be going on for another couple hours, but most of these other vehicles should leave. All these guys are gonna leave. But just that pumper truck back in there, I'm pretty sure that's City of Rockford. That's West Suburban, the one with a couple lights on. And that's City of Rockford. And then there's an ambulance up there. The ambulance was like second on scene, so it's stuck way down there and can't get around everything. Yeah, and I don't know I don't know if that's a sheriff with them funky red lights or what. Oh yeah. I ain't never had no problems there. I go there a lot. I stay in that chat a lot. Not really the fucking chat. I don't really care for the chat because I don't know most of them people. But I go there for the music. The music, the music. Yeah, you can't see shit going on. You can't see none of the fire. You guys can't even see the... Up there, it's just like a cloud of smoke everywhere. And you know what a trailer smells like burning? The whole neighborhood stinks right now. Christine, did you see all that shit I posted in Discord from the Hard Rock Casino? Or did you say you can't get your Discord to work right when you're on your phone? Man, it is roasting hot out too. I'd like to run over there and jump in that pool, huh? Yeah, I went to the CFFC MMA fights at Hard Rock Casino, Rockford. So I took a shitload of pictures when I was in there, all kinds of guitars and shit, all cheap trick stuff. Well, there was a lot of other shit. Just we ended up getting drunk, and I ended up with so many pictures. They were some were blurry, some were good. But I posted a whole bunch of them on my Discord, on Psycho's Discord, Glam's Discord. Shit, I missed Glam last week. I think the week before. No, not the week before. I was sick. I was on, but I was sick. I just kind of watched. Still a lot of emergency personnel presence for being out. I mean, it's mainly out. I don't see. It's not orange over there anymore. So again, we're in the 1500 block of Carbough in Rockford. There was a trailer fire. Young man lost everything. Everything. I think his car was even parked up next to the front of it. I think it went too. Yeah, well, they're from right here where I'm at. So we have a lot of cheap trick shit. I've actually worked on one of them's cars. I've been to one of them's buildings to look at a job I bid on. Weird, but I don't care for them. I really don't like Cheap Trick that much. I know it's a local band, but I've just never been. I think Surrender is the only song I know by them. But the casino, they were big backers of the casino, or the Hard Rock Casino, so it's like 98% Cheap Trick inside. Then a lot of other people though, all kinds of other people. We're gonna go back probably in 3 weeks. Not this weekend, not next weekend. We're going to a big car show, and then the following weekend we're probably gonna go back because we got some vouchers we forgot to turn in. And they're like $120. I don't know how we left with them in our pocket. So we'll go turn them in. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this roll till it dies, and then I'm gonna split. So when it goes off, my tablet died. But they got it out. Nobody got hurt. It doesn't appear any firemen got hurt. Doesn't look like the ambulance has been needed. They moved it way back. It's down there. I don't know where. It can't get out down there, so I don't know where it went. They still got Windburst Soup pump truck here, or water truck. It just filled the pool again. City of Rockford Fire Department pumping it out, pumping it that way to them guys. And then down here, all these guys are still staging, waiting. Then again, maybe 2 guys out of every truck there is up here at the fire. I don't know. But it looks like about a third of them have left, so. Well, at least nobody got hurt. That was the main thing. You can't see none of the fire now. It's back. There's really tall evergreen trees right here, like 10 of them. They're like, you know, a good 60 foot tall right there. You can't see through there because of those trees. They're all right there. And then the trailer was right, the front of it used to be about right there, and it went back that way. But you can't see nothing. See, you can't, all you see is the tree. I can't get any closer. One of them told me earlier that was far enough, so I just been staying right here. Most of the people are on that side of the street, all the way along there, because their backyards are real big, so they can go into their backyard and see the back of the trailer, the whole back of the fire. Their yards are, everything here is a block deep. So all the backyards are all mowed off, and they're all a block deep. They go all the way back to the creek. There was still a bunch going on under the trailer. That's what they were kind of working on. I can't go over that way. I'd like to go walking over that way more, but I'm getting Wi-Fi from the house I'm near. If I go that way, I'll lose everything. Yeah, I don't know who that is in that weird looking truck there. That might be West Suburban. That chick in the blue right there, I don't know if you can see her. She's the West Suburban chief, I do believe. That short, heavy-set girl, I believe she's the chief. But if you live in the county, just hope you don't live in West Suburban's area. Well, that's cool. I'm up to 7 likes. Thanks you all for those 7 likes. I mean, we're not liking the fact of the fire. We're just liking the fact that someone's showing you what's going on in the world. Yep, the trailer used to be there, and it is gone. It goes way back, probably to about there, but way back there. That's the trailer next door, or the addition on the trailer next door. Yep, it's too bad. Too bad. Huh. See, I was just there. I was just in that driveway yesterday afternoon. But yeah, maybe that white Suburban down there with the lights right there, that might be West Suburban's new white fire truck with white letters. That's what you do with your new Suburban. You paint it white for your fire chief, and then you put white lettering on it. And this broad right here, I believe, is the chief. She's the West Suburban chief with her fire gear on and all. Yeah. Yep, that's her. That's her. Tell by the shitty walk she has. Yeah, you got to be part of the family to be in the West Suburban Fire Department. Volunteer fire department. If you ain't part of the, I won't even say their name, they all suck. I think she's a sister. Her brother was the chief, and now she's the chief. I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think so. And the funny thing is, the other chief, the ex-chief, he was just down the street earlier today with like 5 cop cars come flying into the neighborhood. They had some type of neighborhood dispute back and forth across the street. He had to run over there to help his kid out because his kid's a shit starter. Got into it with the crackhead neighbors. Something happened. Something happened that Daddy had to show up. And obviously it was Daddy that called the fire, or that called the sheriff's department, because they showed up 3 deep with sirens all the way in the neighborhood, and they don't normally do that. They actually skidded around the corner in front of my house. We had to go look at that. I should have filmed that. That was just stupid. Yeah. And everybody's still down here waiting. They getting ready to dump more water? Nope. They're just looking. I know that truck over there, them guys, that's Rockford Fire Department. These with this